Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Welcome back to Riviera. It's the final round of the Genesis Invitational. Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalan here. Glad to have you back with us. Rich, the final round is underway, and our featured player is in the final pairing today.
Yes, got the lead, and things looking pretty steady for him. Should be a really good day of golf ahead of us.
Let's get down to the first hole. These are the moments that define a tournament, trying to close the door at the end. Okay, that'll play. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
He's going to have to do some calculations here because there is the wind playing into.
Staring down a very long putt here. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
You know, it's tough to see, a tricky read, but it's uphill and a left-to-righter.
That one needs to hit a house. And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. Wow, I really like that.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
A par putt coming up. Oh, almost. This putt from 4 feet. Opening hole bogey. That's something I'm used to.
Well, it's because you're really bad.
I know. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. This hole is a par 4. That's going to work nicely for him. Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
Setting this one up from around 205 yards out.
Pulling hybrid out of the bag. Oh my, almost in. All right, a longer putt remains. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
Pretty sure it's going to take quite a dive to the right here.
Too much power on that putt. Henny, you're right there. What can you tell us about the putt?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
That looked good all the way. All right, bogey putt. And after that, he is moving down the leaderboard. Teeing off here on the third. This will play nicely. Let's see what Colin Morikawa has done today.
This is a second.
We're back. Time to have more live play. Let's go down to Henny.
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
And this putt has a length of 8 feet.
A really good look at birdie.
Here's the par putt. Just too long on that one. 3 feet to the cup. Here's a look at the way things stand. Our featured player is in a tie for second. Now let's go out to the par 3 fourth.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Let's check in with John. He's got more.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 6th.
Okay, here we are again, back live. A chance here to get to 7 under par. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This is such a tough read. It looks straight all the way, and then it will be right.
Right on line, but just misses. This is the third. Trailing by 2. This putt for a bogey. Well, now still a lot of work to be done. Okay, on to the next.
Go to bullshit.
Here's a quick look at how things stand. It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader.
We have a par 4 on this one.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Playing this one about 130 yards out.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
Setting this putt up from a mile away. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
And this putt should go left to right here.
So close.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Sitting now at 4 under for the event. And now onto the par 3, 6th hole.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot, but some work to do, however. Ooh. There's a putt of about 6 feet coming up.
These par putts, they keep around going.
The putt drops, and we're moving on. Well, there's been some pretty nice play elsewhere on the course. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Currently at -3 for the event.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely. A chance now to get into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Henny, what is he looking at with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here.
So close. He's got this one for par. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity. Well, let's see what happens here at number 8. Now at 3 under par. That's unfortunate.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
That's really a beautiful chip shot. Moving on to the next.
There go them squares. Fucking squares, come square on top of squares. I just said, you know what I'm saying? Probably jinx myself, you know, but try to shake back, you know.
Time for the tee
See
shot
what
on
it
this
do.
par 4 hole.
Only the
I
big
let
hitters are
y'all
going to be able to carry
feel.
that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill.
I'm gonna try to slow it down a little bit, you know.
Right part of
Pace
this,
myself
that
right
is
here.
not the place
Take
to
my
miss it.
time with it. I'll be
Anything
crushing
that's
the
a
left.
little
Let's
bit
see if I
long
can
will leave you a
shake
downhill
back a
putt, but
couple
that's the
holes,
safe
man.
play.
That wind just be really be giving me a hard time, man. And them greens too, you know. Gotta work on my putt game. You know, I'm kind of pushing it a little bit versus trying to catch it, you know.
Oh, flex on that drive. All right, John, what do you have for us?
Hey guys, we're down here checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 11th.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
Trying to get to 4 under with this putt. Henny, how tricky is this one?
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
Oh, so close to a birdie. And just to finish off the par. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer. Now to the 10th hole. It's a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That is a big-time drive. Sitting at 3 under. Great recovery there. Should be able to clean that up and save par.
Judging it beautifully.
4 feet remains. He's hoping this goes down for his first birdie of the day.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 17th.
As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Well, that'll work there. That was a gallant attempt. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And that'll see him move up the leaderboard after that effort. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
It looks like this one will move left to right.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. Oh, how did he miss that? Putting now for a bogey. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. The 13th hole is a par 4.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. And now we go to the 15th, where this happened just a moment ago. A chance to move to 5 under par.
This really looks good.
Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. I will take that also into the top 5 now. Now 5 strokes behind. Par 3, hole number 14.
Luke, it's a very simple hole in my mind, but for the mere mortals who are playing this game, it can be difficult because this green is not deep, but it's certainly wide, and it does tilt from right to left at a pretty good clip. Historically, it's not the easiest par 3 on this golf course, but for me, I think different.
That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Opting for the 5-iron. Okay, this one's going to probably just catch the first cut, I think. Time for the second shot at the 14th. Didn't that look good for a long time? This putt for par here. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
Time for the tee shot at 15.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Feeling strong, going for less club.
On the green, that's always mission number 1. This putt is from 18 feet away.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Love it or hate it, it's a downhill left to right putt.
How did that not go in? Good distance remains on this long putt.
Okay.
This has got a chance. And it is just not there. He taps that one in as we head to the next hole. As we move things along, he slides back to 4 under par for the tournament. Here's the par 3 16th hole.
Just a little right of the green.
Just a little bit off on that shot.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Wow, I thought that was in. This one is 5 feet away.
Now this is important. This for par.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. Time for the tee shot at the par 5.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Wow, he's going to like that one. Here's the third shot.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
If this goes in, we'd call it a bomb. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Well, I think not a lot of movement, but if any, we'll move a little bit to the left.
Man, that was close. All right, here we are with a par opportunity. Henny is greenside.
15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
And there's your par. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. We've hit the 18th hole. It's a par 4.
Tee shot up the hill. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
5-iron on the way. That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. 12 feet to the cup.
Looks good.
The putt goes in, and that will do it for the week. Really a lot to like from what we saw out of our featured player this week.
Always a confident week when you finish in the top 10 of the PGA Tour. Job well done.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.
Well, shit, that's how it went. You feel me? Just how y'all seen it, you know. And I started to not play that hole so fast. I was gonna really play that bitch later on tonight, maybe tomorrow. But I just went ahead and played it. I said, fuck it. You know, it is what it is. But man, I thought I was gonna do way better than that. That shit was horrible. I mean, it wasn't just trash, horrible, but yeah, it was trash. It was just, I needed that eagle on that back and no bogeys. Then I would have been in a little bit better position. But, and a birdie on the front. But it's all good, you know. It's a blessing to be alive. Like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Getting to the cash on that grass, slinging that iron, man. Some points better than no points, you know. And yeah, shit. We catch y'all on the next one. You feel me? Trying to see where I'm at with it. I ain't doing no interviews. Damn, number 2. See, there you go. Some points better than no points. You know, so that's what down. Yeah. No. Like I said, man, I'm gonna holler at y'all on the next one.